Welcome back to the show. You know, one of my favorite places in the world is Salado, Texas. And one of my favorite people that live in Salado is David Swarthout. And it's so good to have you here on the show.
Well, it's my pleasure to be here. I can't think of anybody else that I'd rather do an interview with than
You're
Ann
sweet.
Harder.
You're sweet. We first met and you were at the museum
Yes, yes,
there. And of course, what an amazing thing that is.
yes.
And but a couple of years ago, you took on a new challenge.
I did. I was approached by the guy that we like to call the founder of the Salado Senior Center, a gentleman by the name of Larry Nathanson. And he approached me while I was at the museum with the idea and with the hopes that they could maybe rent some of the space there at the museum, the big
Oh,
hall,
uh-huh.
the big hall there,
Right.
to have the senior center. And I said, no, that wouldn't work because we've got too many events scheduled and everything, and it'd be a conflict. Furthermore, Larry, I'm not old enough to be a senior center,
What?
senior citizen.
Yeah,
So why are,
don't you have to have somebody
why are you
old
asking
to
me?
do that?
So anyway, it was kind of quiet after that, and then all of a sudden I got a phone call from him again, and he said, "Dave, I want you to join us. We have a location, and we've got a board,
Oh,
and
put it together.
and we want you to be the director of it," which
Yeah.
was very much an honor that they would have that much confidence in me to
Yeah.
start out a new entity right from the ground level up. But yeah, we just celebrated our 2-year anniversary. I don't know where the past 2 years
I
have
know.
gone. And it's been, in all sincerity, the most rewarding event I've ever been involved in.
Really.
I've been on a lot of boards and a lot of different things, and there's nothing seriously that compares to this. And that's been a total shock to me because I've never thought of age at all my entire life. I am what I am.
Yeah.
And to be amongst the people that we have, and we're right at 470 registered
Really.
seniors.
I would have thought maybe 150. I don't know.
We had. Well, I know
Considering the
it's
size of Salado, but
it's amazing, but
I
you
bet
know,
you draw from all over.
we do.
Yeah.
We have them from Hutto, Belton,
Uh-huh.
Temple, uh,
Wow.
Colleen,
Sure.
and
Yeah.
in part because they've heard it's such a great senior center,
Yeah.
and so
Now you're located there on Royal Street.
we're on Royal Street.
650, yeah, Royal
we're
Street.
right by the United Methodist Church, and sometimes there's a little confusion. They think we're part of
Oh,
the United Methodist Church, but they have a youth activity center that's at the back of their property, and that's what we rent
oh, okay.
from them. And uh, we continue to look for, we'd like to get our own property and build our own building to fit what we want to do. They very much like us being there, and we love the location because it's such a peaceful setting. There's all kinds of trees. It's real quiet there. It's at the sort of at the end of Royal Street before you make a left to go out to all of the new development that's
Right.
going on. So that particular corner is just real peaceful, and the seniors just love it there.
Okay, so I guess, maybe I think, is it just a bunch of guys sitting around playing dominoes? I mean, what all do you have going
No,
on?
well, that's why I brought you the schedule. And
You have lots of stuff
oh
going on.
yeah, and just to give you an example, we're only open 2 days a week currently.
Oh, really?
Monday and Thursday. But,
Okay.
come September, we're going to add the third day. We've gotten permission to use the building, et cetera, et
Very
cetera.
good.
So we'll be open
Yeah.
Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So every Monday we have a chair exercise program. We have pinochle, Rumikin, open pickleball courts, cornhole, dominoes.
So there's pickleball courts there?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yes, they're not the best, but we have them there, and uh, it started out to be very popular, as it is
Oh, yeah.
everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But the court is not really that conducive to really good pickleball.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been working with the church because the youth use it as a basketball court, kind
court,
of a
yeah.
half court, and they've got these funky tiles that they have down over the
Yeah,
concrete.
somebody
The ball doesn't bounce
doesn't bounce.
true.
It probably bounces funny anyway,
Yeah,
that kind of
yeah.
wiffle ball. But then you don't want anybody falling or.
No, no, no. And so that's another reason why we're looking for our own place. But
Yeah.
if they are willing to sell it to us and it's a reasonable price and everything, which I'm sure it will be, because they've been elated with us being there. And the seniors that come there are just the most beautiful people you'd ever want to meet, sincerely. And so, and then on Thursdays we have an exercise class. We play canasta, cornhole, dominoes, mahjong, and then we
Oh, you
have-
do have mahjong.
Yes.
I mean, my friends, they would crawl over broken glass to get to play mahjong. They love it.
Well, you just have to tell
I can't add one more thing to me. I just can't do that. Not yet. I'm not saying I won't, but
Yeah, yeah.
but I'm telling you, my friends, they are big time into it.
Yeah, and we get a good turnout for all of that. We average about 75, 80 people a day.
Do you
that
really?
that are there for all the
Yeah, that's
all the
great.
various activities, and then we also have special activities that we have. Like we have basic watercoloring one day. We have make diamond painting coasters. We've got a new event coming up Monday, July 7th. It's called Praying in Color Card Project. We already have everybody sign. We can only take about 14 people for that class. It's already booked. They
Yeah,
already have
really, yeah.
signed up for it.
I'll bet
Yeah.
with that many people coming,
Yes,
you
yeah.
got, yeah.
Yeah, and it started out where it was predominantly women that came,
Yeah.
but now more and more. Like this past week, we had 6 new seniors register, and they were all men. So the men are starting to realize, well, I can play 42, and I can play some of these other
Hey,
games, and
Well, and you've got an automatic group of friends and acquaintances.
Oh,
that,
yes, yeah.
You
And
can never
it-
have too many of those.
No, that's for sure. And it's amazing how many of them do know, even the first people that come the first time. There's always somebody there that they know,
Yeah,
and that they can make
Right.
acquaintances with, or
Well, you mentioned the guys.
yes,
So let's talk about the Hickory, the Pioneer Classic Hickory Golf Tournament. That is something my husband's played in for several years. And
Yes.
it's coming up again. It's going to be in the fall, November 1st.
yes. This will be the 5th year now. Fifth,
Oh, I have 6th annual.
6th. You're
Yeah,
correct.
according to
time
your-
goes by so fast.
I know.
Yeah,
I
it'll
know.
be the
And of
6th
course,
annual.
what's so amazing about this is that the guys play with actual antique hickory golf clubs.
Yes, yeah.
And they dress in the knickers and the argyle socks and the little hat. It's all kind of
With
part
the
of the whole
vest
costume.
and a tie,
A vest and a tie.
and a tie.
And of course, Mike dutifully does that, and he's enjoyed this so much. But you say there's a little twist to it this year. Of course, this is at Mill Creek.
Yes,
Golf
it's at
club.
Mill Creek, and they've been very gracious, and they look forward to having us because it is unique
And they come from all over the state,
all
even
over
outside the state, I bet.
Yes,
because
they do. Yeah, I
it's
think
a thing. This
we've
playing
got-
with hickory clubs.
it is, and we are affiliated with the National Hickory Association as well as the Hickory Association of Texas. So they kind of help promote the event, and we have golfers from Iowa. I think there's 2 from Connecticut that come, Arizona, New Mexico. They come from all over, and it's a 2-day event, and we provide lunch, dinner each day, and it's really fun to see.
It is. You've usually got bagpipes there.
Yeah, yes.
We
and
got a
we kick-
bagpiper getting them all off that first.
Yeah,
hole, yeah.
the first day we have a bagpiper.
And it's a scramble, right?
Yes, yeah. And this year, with the fact that we're going to combine regular golfers,
Okay, so
so
if you want to
because-
play with your regular fancy
Club, you
schmancy
can.
new clubs,
yeah, you can.
you can.
And you'll be embarrassed by the guys that play with the old hickory clubs. that can hit it just as far and are just as accurate, if not more.
Yeah.
So it's a great time, and how I know that it's successful is that we have repeat players
Sure.
each year, and they look forward to it. In fact, at the end of the tournament on Sunday, they'll ask, "Okay, now it's again the first.
Yeah.
It's
What's
always
the
the
date?
first,
Yeah.
always the first weekend in November.
In November. Yeah.
So
And
that-
the weather has been nice.
and fantastic.
Yeah,
fantastic.
as I recall.
Yeah.
I've been there. I'll go with Mike, and a friend played with him one year. Last year, our schedules just did not allow it. But yeah, hopefully this coming November, we'll be there with bells on.
Well, and the other funny aspect of this, and because you would know a little bit, I started this at the museum as a fundraiser for the museum, and I specifically took the weekend before the Scottish Gathering, which is either 62nd year coming
Yeah.
up, and now I think it
Yeah.
is. My hopes was that I would be able to come up with some other events and kind of make that whole week
A week-long thing, yeah.
a week-long thing. And so when I left the museum, nobody there wanted to take on the Hickory Golf Tournament. And I said,
Yeah.
well, I started it. I think it's mine, so it's coming with me
And
to
now,
the senior.
and now it's benefiting the senior center.
Yes, yeah, and now the museum wishes they would have had it
I'll bet
because
they
it
do.
is a nice little fundraiser
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the.
Well, you have a passion for it, Dave, though, and certainly for the village of Salado, and they're lucky to have you there.
Well, and it was nice with our second anniversary, and we actually had 130 people for the anniversary.
It's great.
And I was able to invite and have them accept. The mayor was there, and all the aldermen, and also our state senator Brad Buckley was there as well. And they each spoke and everything. But everybody has really been impressed with the senior center and how well it's going. And it's just, and I know we're kind of off the golf tournament, but just I just have to share this because it's the most rewarding and overwhelming experience in that we have so many who have lost their spouse. And they'll come there and you can tell that they lost their spouse
Yeah.
because they're lost. They don't really know what to do.
Where do they fit in? They're not a couple anymore.
Right.
I mean,
And
yeah.
some have friends, some don't have any friends there, but they'll come the first time and they have a long face and they're kind of down and everything. And second time they come, they're picked up a little bit.
Yeah.
The third time, it's even greater, and it's just the most overwhelming and really welcoming feeling that you can have with them. And and the Hickory Golf Tournament ties in real nicely. It becomes an annual fundraiser for the senior center because we don't charge anything for the seniors to be there. There's no fee whatsoever for any of the activities or events that they partake
That's
in.
amazing.
Like the second anniversary, and we had, for the first time, we had Jason's Deli with box lunches, which everybody just absolutely loved.
But they thought that was good.
And our hospitality committee group loved it too because it was less
Yeah,
cleanup
they were, yeah, right.
and less preparation.
Yeah.
So,
Well, it's great, and I'm so glad that you were able to come and tell us all about what's going on in Salado. And yeah, folks, like you say, they travel from all over. You may get some Wacoans coming to Salado
no,
to
I wouldn't doubt it.
to enjoy
Yeah, because
the activities there.
Yeah, I mean, there's, if you want to call it, I don't really look at it, the other senior centers as competition. I don't look at
No.
it that way.
No, you're all
We're all doing the same thing.
filling in the gaps in folks' lives too
Yeah,
to make their golden years more fun.
sure.
That's what it is.
But we have gotten quite a few that went to either the Temple Senior Center or the Belton Senior Center, and they do really like ours. So that's good. So
Yeah. Well, you're doing a great job, Dave. I appreciate you
no, thank
spending
you.
some time
Thank
with
you.
us.
thank
Thanks. Stay with us. We've got more show ahead.
This is the Sonos Arc Ultra, and this is what you need to know about. It represents one of the easiest ways to get into high quality home cinema without loads of cables and faffing around. And that's because the Arc Ultra provides full Dolby Atmos without any rear speakers thanks to its sound motion technology. And Sonos is actually calling sound motion one of the most significant breakthroughs in audio engineering in nearly 100 years. It's an amazing setup, it sounds absolutely fantastic. I love the absence of fat. If you're a Sonos person, there's a reason you're watching this video.
Stick around for music from my friend Stephanie Shavira. Be sure to subscribe to The Ann Harder Show on YouTube.
Let's unbox the all-new Walking Pad X21. It is the hottest thing on the fitness market right now. Whew. I like it. I like it a lot. Well done, Walking Pad. So after using the Walking Pad, I absolutely loved it. For the price, I adore it. I highly recommend it.
So all you have to do is tap your Popple to the back of someone's phone, like that, and they instantly get your social media and contact info right on the screen. They don't need an app or a Popple to receive your info. With our feature called Popple Direct, you can pop one of your links directly. I turned Direct on for Instagram. Now when I pop someone's phone, it opens directly to my Instagram. So get your Popple today and start impressing everyone you meet. Make it pop.
Let's be honest. The hemp industry can get confusing with acronyms like CBD, CBG, and CBN. What is CBN? I'm glad you asked. While CBN is extracted from the hemp plant, it does not produce any psychoactive effects or high as seen from THC and is not habit-forming. At Slumber, we designed our entire product line around CBN because of its ability to help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. All of our CBN is sourced from Colorado-grown hemp and lab-tested. If you're new to CBN, give one of our sample packs a try. All of our products come with a 30-day guarantee, so you can sleep on it.
Oh baby, baby, how was I supposed to know that something wasn't right here? Oh baby, baby, I should've let you go. But now you're out of sight, yeah. Show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now. Because my loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign, hit me, baby, one more time. Hit me, baby, one more time. Oh, pretty baby, the reason I breathe is you. Oh, you got me flying. Oh, pretty baby, there's nothing that I wouldn't do. It's not the way I planned that. Show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now. Because my loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. Hit me, baby, one more time. baby, baby, how was I supposed to know? Oh, pretty baby, I should have let you go. I must confess that my loneliness is killing me now. Don't you know I still believe that you will be here and give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. Hit me, baby, one more time. Hit me, baby, one more time. Thank you, thank you.
Concerns, but also in providing top-notch preventative health care. We're proud to connect pet owners to a vast network of licensed veterinary professionals, ready to address any immediate concerns and expand access to pet care. Book your first appointment today.
With over 50 years in the industry, Arriva Hospitality Group has been delighting guests with unforgettable experiences across Mexico. Our investors enjoy trust and impressive returns, while our guests, whether on vacation or business, keep coming back for more fun and memories. At Arriva Hospitality Group, we are looking for investors who share our dream of making people happy while our investments grow. Take a closer look at arrivahotels.mx.
I just got my Colgate Advanced LED Whitening Treatment in the mail, and I am very excited to have dramatically whiter teeth in just 10 days. My teeth are going to be 6 shades whiter. The treatment is enamel safe and hassle-free. It's even designed for my sensitive teeth. Let's open it up. Inside we have the blue light whitening device. It's a charger for after each treatment as well. There's a full 10-day supply, and it looks easy to apply. Order yours today at shop.colgate.com.
Hi, my name's Erica, and today I'm going to be taking you through my skincare routine using the Tasmanian Spring Water range from Sand & Sky. This range is really good for dry and dehydrated skin like myself. It's packed with 2 types of hyaluronic acid and fermented sea kelp to reduce redness and irritation, which I experience daily. So that's it. It's so quick and so easy, and my skin feels so dewy and so hydrated.
And welcome back to the show. It is a delight to have Wendy Ellis here with us, who is the CEO for none other than the United Way in Waco, McLennan County. I am so excited to get to talk to you because I did get to come to your event. When was it? In the spring?
It was last year. It was in 2024, actually.
Right,
so,
right. It was it was prior to the New Year. So wonderful.
Thank
you.
It
was at the Herd.
Yes.
And it was a wonderful location.
Yeah.
And your son, Joe, just stole the show. He was so cute. 11 at the time, right? Ish.
10 or 11.
10 or
yes,
11.
Yes,
yeah, but I mean, what a little showman you've got.
He very much is, and he will so appreciate that you remembered and enjoyed the show. And I tell people all the time, I'm like, if you're going to get shown up at your own event, right, who better to do it than your own son? But he definitely, I think, was very proud of him that day. I really was. Well, it was such a great event and so many great speakers.
Oh, it was.
But his presence, right, really hammers home what United Way is all about in supporting families and helping children to make sure that we get them off on the right foot and off on the right start in life. And what a better way to do that than to work with the kids to do it.
Well, and the United Way covers so many different bases.
Yes.
So first of all, let's talk, Wendy, about how did you come and when did you come to the United Way?
So I say we moved home. I'm not originally from Waco area, but my dad grew up in West and my mom grew up in Itasca. And we moved back to the area in 2020. got a little farm, and it was a great place to be in 2020. And then I came to work for United Way in April of 2021, and have a background in city management and economic development and Chamber of Commerce work and tourism work. And so this was my first foray really into true 501c3 nonprofit work. But
Which
I
is a
think
whole
it's-
different animal.
It is, but it isn't, right?
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of what we do is so foundational to the health and vibrancy of our community, which just contributes to the health and vitality of the business community and the economy. And when we have healthy families and healthy children, and we have a really strong foundation to grow from, good things happen. And Waco just has so many opportunities and so many things to offer that we're really proud to get to be a part of, kind of helping build that foundation.
So what, in a nutshell, is the United Way? I mean, it's a lot of different people coming together, right?
It
A lot of
is.
different agencies that
It
are
is.
doing good things.
Yes. So we, in our office, we refer to ourselves, the easiest way we think to describe it is we are the Chamber of Commerce of nonprofit work, if that maybe makes sense to a lot
That's
of people,
good. I like
right?
that, yeah.
So we're not a paid membership. You don't have to pay a membership to be a United Way agency. But what we do is we vet local nonprofits who want to be part of our family and part of our network. And we're looking for organizations that are following the best practices for like business and financial management, so that we know that they're a sustainable organization that can be doing good work in the community for a long, long time. And we look for organizations that are truly doing impactful work, things that can really help move the needle and improve the situation for many of our residents. And then the other part of that is we really focus our area. You have to be working to help people improve their health, their education, financial stability, or providing safety net services. If a family finds themselves in a moment of crisis, that's what we want it to be, a moment, right? And let's provide those resources to help move them out of that as quickly as possible, so it doesn't continue to have a snowball effect. So those are the social service areas that we work in. And in those 4 areas, we have 48 local agencies. 48 that are designated United Way agencies, which means they are eligible to receive funding from us, either through our grant program, which is one of the things we're primarily known for, or also through designated gifts that come in. And to me, the beauty of United Way and what makes it so unique and different, when you talk about philanthropy and you talk about charitable giving, people think about people who are giving tens of thousands of dollars at a time.
Big gifts.
Big gifts. While we accept those graciously,
those are
right?
good,
We are
yeah.
more than happy to take a gift like that. That's really not our model.
Yeah.
We raise our money on an annual basis to be able to give out our grants. So we're raising money every year. We don't have a huge endowment that we're pulling from to make these grants. We have to raise the money every year. And we do that primarily through our workplace campaigns.
Right.
And that is, so companies and organizations in town run a workplace campaign where employees can make a $5 contribution every paycheck, right? And it comes off.
Little amounts add up.
Yeah, absolutely. So in the a little over 100 years that we've been working in McLennan County now, we've put over $100 million to work in the community through this model. And so that's, when you think about those dollars not going into the philanthropy in the community and not being given, we're really the ones that have the model set up to collect on a small scale, bring those dollars together for a truly collective impact in the community. And the other thing about charitable giving, a lot of times when you're giving, United Way is a worldwide organization. A lot of times if you're giving to a worldwide organization like that, your dollars may be going back to their corporate headquarters or something like that. Where that's going. United Way is structured where local giving stays local. And we support those 48 local nonprofits with those dollars. And so all of the dollars that are given here in McLennan County stay and go to work on the ground here in McLennan County. And that's really important to me because having a background in community development and local government and things like that, I want to be helping my neighbor, right? I want to be able to see the impact of the work that we're doing and know that the people that I interact with on a daily basis that I may not know are in need of some help or, kind of a hand up in a moment or something like that. Maybe they benefit from the work that we do. And if it doesn't happen today, it may happen 5 years from now. You never know who may need the help of one of these local organizations or when we ourselves may need it. So that's what's really special to me about United Way is that everything we do is here locally. And we have a local board of directors. We're a volunteer-driven organization. And so those local residents make the decisions about where the dollars go and how they're invested in our community too. So it's all local.
Oh, and that's so good to know because that's what people want to feel confident when they give their money.
Yes.
That it's going to go to something they believe in.
Right.
But maybe you don't have a pet charity or a pet philanthropy you're interested in. The United Way is a good place to go. Just you decide.
Absolutely. It's one of the things about the United Way is that if you don't have a specific charity that you want to support, but you really want to support helping families find more financial stability, right?
Yeah.
You can just give to that particular area, or you can just give to the General Impact Fund and it'll work in health or education or any of those areas. But you have the confidence of knowing that local residents and experts have reviewed these organizations. They've checked their financial records. They've checked their best practices for nonprofits, and so they're legitimate organizations doing legitimate work in our community. And it's a great way to kind of leverage if you don't have a lot of money to give, but you want to give. It's a great way to know that you're part of a collective model like that and that you can leverage those dollars to have more impact because they're being matched with money from local companies and other individuals.
These matching things are awesome. That's doubling your gift.
Yes,
sometimes.
and so that's what happens with a lot of our workplace campaigns is the corporate office will match the dollars that the individual employees give. And so if somebody's giving $10, it really has the impact of $20.
Yeah.
And then our local agencies are so good at stretching those dollars and really being able, they can make $20 do a whole lot more than I can make $20 do as an individual. Right? When I put it in the hands of an organization that's maybe running a food bank or providing shelter or clothing or whatever the case may be, they can just make those dollars go so far. They're so good at that, and really proud of the work that those organizations that we partner with do here locally, and the accountability that is in the system. Right?
Yeah. So I want to talk about your campaign. So is there a season of the year?
There is a season of the year.
When it's the United Way season. I can remember working in different places and the thermometer would be on the wall and you see how are we going with our goal.
Yes. Yeah. So we, anytime is a great time to give to United Way, obviously, but we do have our official campaign season, and it launches September 1, and it runs through January 31st. So we'll September 1 of 2025 into January of 26. And this year, we're really excited about the campaign because we're doing something new. We always have a campaign kickoff event with our companies that give and run campaigns, and just to kind of share the message and provide information and different things like that.
How many of those are there?
There's over 100 different organizations or companies that are either giving corporate gifts or running workplace campaigns.
Awesome. Yeah.
So I say we're one of the largest networks that nobody knows you're a member of, right? And so we're working to change that. So this year, the theme for our campaign is United We Rock. And it's all based on, rock and roll and music and things like that. So our kickoff is going to be September 18th, Thursday, September 18th at the Backyard Bar and Grill. And we're going to be doing our Rhythm and Brews event. And it is a local karaoke. And so we're going to have, we have about 17 different local contestants that have agreed to participate. Mayor Holmes is going to be one of our...
I was thinking about him because he's a frustrated rock and roller. Just talked to him not too long ago, and
Yeah, and Chief Victorian is also going to be a performer.
Yes. That does not surprise me.
Yeah, and so we have 17 great local I call them local celebrities because in my eyes, everybody
Yeah.
who's willing to get up and perform for a great cause. But we wanted something that would be fun and everyone could look forward to coming and participating and networking and meeting one another and having something to look forward to, but also that could raise money for a great cause and the work that we do and really showcase our community in a unique way. And so we opened this up to the public this year. So it'll be anybody can buy a ticket and come and help support the effort. And it's a great way to give back and have fun and see maybe the alter ego of some of your friends.
Might
and
be a little
colleagues.
surprised, a little shocked at some folks.
Yeah.
So again, the date of that
is September 18th.
Okay.
And it'll be at the Backyard Bar and Grill. We haven't put tickets on sale yet, but those will be going on sale probably, mid-July, 1st of August. And we'll have great sponsorship opportunities for people and businesses as well. But it's just, if you don't know about United Way or if you've ever had questions, come out and meet the people that are involved because we have so many local people who work on our board of directors or on our grant review committees or as a loaned executive
know
with
folks.
us. You're going to know people.
You're
And
gonna
when
know
you see
people.
the full list of performers,
Yeah.
people are going to be really excited. It runs the gambit for sure.
That's good. That just sounds like so much fun. Well, we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, I want to talk to you a little more specifically about some of the agencies that are members of the United Way. So you stay with us. We'll be right back.
Escape into fitness with the Schwinn IC4 bike, providing a premium, heart-pumping indoor cycling experience that combines digital connectivity with superior Schwinn quality. The IC4's smooth, quiet ride features magnetic resistance with 100 micro-adjustable resistance levels. Escape the everyday with the Schwinn IC4 bike, your ticket to a life well lived.
Deer Valley, where innovative comfort and stylish design meet. Bathroom solutions, smart toilets, kitchen solutions. Deer Valley. Stylish living, savvy savings.
Be the best parent to the best S-Pup. For Kitty, we decode more than 100,000 data points, so you know what makes them walk, talk, and act like only they can. Provide the best care and make smart health decisions. Now and forever. Plan better, care smarter, love longer. Wisdom Panel, the world's leading pet DNA service.
At Mapiful, we believe in celebrating your journey, past, present, and future. Our unique personalized products are designed to boost your confidence, elevate creativity, and honor what matters most. From custom home decor to meaningful gifts, we help you cherish the memories that make you who you are. Visit mapiful.com and start celebrating your story today.
And we're back with Wendy Ellis, who is the CEO for the United Way of Whatcom and Clinton County. And again, I got to be at your event last year and see you. Is Joe going to be? Is he going to be performing? Or not?
He's not performing this year.
I'm going to say there's alcohol at this thing, right? Because you're calling it.
It's going to be family friendly.
But it's family friendly.
But
That's good.
I didn't give him the opportunity on this one yet, so
or he'd have taken you up on it.
He would have probably taken me up on it. He definitely would have. If not performing, he would have wanted to MC for sure.
Well,
so one of these years, I'm sure he will work his way into it. But it's a new event, and we're excited about it.
This sounds like a lot of fun.
Yes,
yeah, absolutely.
So.
Let's get back, though, to I wanted to know a little more specifically about, you said 48 local agencies. I mean, that's a lot, but, you know, I'm aware there are a lot of great nonprofits and agencies that are doing wonderful work here. How many of these are new? I mean, how much rotation do you get in on and off the list?
Yeah, so we don't, it's very rare that anyone rotates off the list.
Yeah.
We do a review on a periodic basis to make sure everybody's still in compliance with, you know, our principles and our objectives and still using best practices. But very rarely does anybody roll off the list unless the nonprofit closes its doors.
Right.
Or
I mean,
no
occasionally
longer
that
functioning.
Yeah,
so,
that happens.
So we'll
yeah.
have a couple roll off here and there. But what really happens more than anything is we'll add new ones. We just completed our most recent grant process. And so in order to be eligible to apply for our grants, you have to meet our designation criteria. So you have to be eligible to be a designated agency, and that's kind of the first step in applying for the grants. And so we had some new agencies this year that applied for grants, and some of them got grants and some of them didn't, but even the ones who didn't were able to get on the designation list so that individuals can still designate gifts to them, and we can still share their story and, you know, bring them into some of the other ancillary benefits that we have through the United Way. We try to do some trainings and networking and making sure that we're getting all those agencies to work together so we don't have duplicated services and we can stretch those dollars as far as possible. So we added some new agencies this year, Isaiah 117 and Foster Village Waco, which both work with youth in the foster system and families that are providing foster care and biological families that are working to reunify. They work with all kind of aspects of those programs. So those were both new agencies with us this year. And then we had some agencies that have been designated agencies with us for a while but hadn't received grants, and now they, you know, stepped in and got grants this year. And so we had, of the 48 designated agencies, we had 37 agencies that applied for grants this year. And of those 37, we were I think we awarded grants to 26 organizations for 31 different programs. So an organization can apply for more than one program. And I think what's really unique about our grants is that they are geared specifically towards operating, right? They're geared to those programs, like to make sure that those programs operate.
Right.
So often grants are geared towards capital projects or, you know, capital expenditures and things like that, but it's very hard.
And sometimes that's necessary. I mean,
absolutely necessary. And those are big dollars and those are big needs, but it's very hard for nonprofits a lot of times to find monies to help offset their operating costs. And so that's really where we focus to make sure that these programs and services can be operational on a daily basis for the residents here in McLennan County. And so we're really proud of that. It's something, like I said, I think is really unique. But of those 37 agencies that applied for funding, you know, we received $4.4 million worth of requests, and we were able to award $1 million in grants. So we have a gap that, you know, and we have a competitive grant process because of that, right? We want to make sure that we're funding the programs that are going to have the most positive impact possible. But, you know, I tell people, in the world according to Wendy, I'd love to be able to write checks for $4.4 million and fund everybody and not have to have that competitive process, because they're all doing good work.
You don't want to tell somebody no.
Right. It's not that any of it is not worthy. It's all worthy and it's all valid, but we have to make decisions on what the top priorities are. And we let the community kind of set those priorities through the child well-being work and through the kind of the impact model that we have. We really focus on that.
I looked at your mission statement, strengthen the community by mobilizing resources to measurably improve lives.
Absolutely. Yes. And that's the part that's really, over the last few years, come into play more, working with our local nonprofits to really be able to kind of dial into some of the data and the statistics and the, you know, how are we moving the needle? Yeah. Is this moving the needle? And how much are you moving the needle? And how much success are you seeing? And that's important. And we're continuing to improve on gathering that information and being able to tell that story. But that's really what we want to do. We want to be able to, I'd love to be sitting here in 10 years from now with you and be able to say, hey, look, this is where we were today, and look at where we are 10 years from now. We've made a difference, and that's what we're working towards.
Oh, yeah. Your vision for the work of the United Way. It has to do with education and health and financial stability, all these things that can mean the difference in somebody's life.
Absolutely. I really like to think of our work, and we talk about it, is we want to help people move from surviving to thriving.
Yeah.
Right? And what we have now, the United Way has a program that is implemented. It's kind of a research, and certain states throughout the country have bought into helping fund the program and the research, but it looks at what we call the ALICE population. And that is people that are asset limited, income constrained, and employed. And for me, what that means is you're working as hard as you possibly can, making the best decisions with the resources you have available, and you're still not making enough money to truly afford the cost of living where you are. Yeah. So here in McLennan County, I want to think about these statistics here for a minute before I get it. I think 18% of our residents are making less than the federal poverty limit. So they're living in poverty. 18% of our population is living in poverty. And then we have another 27% that is making more than the federal poverty limit, but less than the true cost of living. Mm-hmm. So if you put that together, they're in that ALICE group. So 27% of the population, has families where you may have somebody working two jobs, or both parents maybe working two jobs, and the hourly rates just don't equate to enough to truly be the cost of living. And so they're one medical emergency or one car repair from kind of the house of cards falling down. But if you put that together, that is 45%.
That's huge.
It's huge. It's a huge number. And that just kind of puts
I don't know that people really understand that the reality that a lot of our neighbors are facing.
Absolutely. And I certainly will admit, I did not grow up in McLennan County my whole life, but I had been around the area, have always had family in McLennan County, and it feels more like home than anywhere. My dad's a retired school superintendent, so we moved around a lot. And so this feels like home. And I thought I knew McLennan County, right? And then when I started this job, the reality of what so many of our residents are facing was just something new. Right, to me. I just didn't really realize. I think it's something like 29% of our kids ages 0 to 18 are facing food insecurity. Yeah. So nearly a third of our children are growing up not sure where their next meal is coming from, right? In McLennan County. And that just doesn't, in this day and age, it doesn't seem possible, but it is the reality that so many of our friends and neighbors are facing. And that's what, to me, is so beautiful about the work of United Way, is that it is focused on us helping our friends and neighbors and kind of lifting one another up and being part of the solutions to challenges that, if we stood alone against that, right, is very overwhelming and very daunting. But as a group and as a collective, we can make an impact in that.
So how can folks learn more about the work of the United Way?
So UnitedWayWaco.org is always a great way on our website. We have a great social media presence on Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn. It always really helps us. One of the ways that individuals can help, even if you're not in a place right now where you can financially give, if you follow us on social media and you share and help get the information out, because one of the other challenges we find is that there are so many people out there who may need some assistance and they just don't know where to get it. And
they don't know who to call.
They don't know who to call. They don't know what's available to them. And so many people, this is one of the other things that I think is so great about the organizations that we work with, is that most of our organizations don't have any income level limits. Like, you don't have to make, you can't make too much money to take advantage of the resource, right? These resources are available to everybody in the community regardless of income. And it can be a great way to just jumpstart a conversation in your family about financial planning, or get you through a rough patch. If there's been a bad month with car repairs and things and groceries are not affordable, our food banks are always available to help people through those times as well too. And so and that's what I always say, if you give to United Way, it's almost like an insurance policy to make sure that if you ever find yourself in a critical situation, those resources that you help support and help make sure we're there will then be there for you too. And it's a great way of kind of feeling, a part of the community.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no question about it. Wendy, this is so good. I mean, I love hearing more details about the work of the United Way, and there's so many different agencies. So you can go online to your website. I mean, you can find out who all are part of your group.
We have, the new information about all of the grant recipients. And of course, some of the ones we talked about are new this year to us, but then we also have agencies that have been with us for years and years and years.
Yeah, it's a 100-year-old
that's right.
organization,
And
so there may be some that are that old.
And so some of them, more common names like Caritas and
Of
the
course.
Advocacy Center and Family Abuse Center and YMCA and all of those, Grassroots, and so many of them, they're part of the family too, right? And they're and they've been longtime partners and been doing great work in this community for a long time too. And so we're working on some new information that hopefully will be released at the end of the summer with kind of a guide to all of our agencies that doesn't just give you the name, but gives you contact information and gives you kind of a synopsis on their services, right? Because so many of our agencies do more than one thing, and maybe they're known for one thing, but did you know they also do this? And so we
the
want to help
Advocacy Center
share.
is not just for children. I just learned that.
That's right. That's right. They have services for crime victims of all ages.
All ages,
and,
but you think about them with kids.
Yeah, absolutely, because our children need them, right?
Yeah,
and that's kind of the story that you hear. But a lot of the same issues affect adults, and they're there for them as well. And so we're really appreciative.
Well,
of
it's so wonderful to know that there's this financial resource. It's good to understand, all these local agencies and the tremendous work they do, but to know that, for some people, it's just putting some dollars behind that to take the pressure off so they can kind of take a deep breath and decide
breathe.
what's the next step is.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you have a traumatic experience, or maybe you have a medical emergency, you're going to have medical needs, but then also you still have to keep paying the rent or the mortgage, and you still have to keep the lights on, and and there are agencies that help with all of those kind of supporting services as well.
Well, that's what they're helping people do, but then those agencies also need to keep their lights on.
That's right, absolutely.
So it's all
and
just a great, giving circle.
It is. And, we look at when we're talking about the ALICE population and that data and everything, and we look at some of the industries that have the largest percentage of people that are making less than the cost of living. And you'll find that a lot of employees in social service agencies are in that population. They're making less than the cost of living, but they're doing jobs to help other people kind of in their same situation. And so so many of our employees that are nonprofits and everything just have such a heart.
They're servants.
Absolutely,
for sure.
absolutely.
Oh, Wendy, you got to come back.
Absolutely.
I think we've got a lot
anytime.
more we need to talk
We
about. It just
do,
feels
we
like this
do.
has been too quick. But I do appreciate so much what you're doing. Glad you said you moved here from, where did you move from?
Well, we were living down on the Gulf Coast in the Houston area.
Are you
when
really?
When we
Okay.
moved back.
Yeah,
so,
a little
yes.
humid down there.
A little bit.
Some of the days here, it's like, when did I move to Houston?
I know. I may have brought it with me when I came back. I don't know.
Yeah. The humidity can really, but there, I know everybody's thrilled that you and your wonderful family have moved here, and give Joe a hug for me. He's
Absolutely.
just cute as a
Well,
pewter button,
I'll
as
have
my
to-
grandmother would say.
I'll have to bring him up here to see your studio
Please
sometime.
do that.
He would absolutely
He would have
love
fun
this.
I need to get him on the show because he's got a whole nother story to tell, doesn't he?
He does. He has a great story, and it continues to build every day. So you never know.
Well, again, thank you for your time and for
Absolutely.
all the great work you're doing at the United Way.
Yes, and thank
Wendy,
you so much for helping
thank you.
us share the
Oh,
share the
I love it.
message.
I'm honored to get to do this. I
Thank you.
promise you. Thank you. Stay with us. We will be back with more of the show.
Smoke Pub was created by a group of friends who share a passion for great whiskey and cocktails. Frustrated by the lack of easy-to-use cocktail smokers, we set out to design something better. Our goal was simple: make smoking cocktails quick, clean, and fun. After countless experiments, we developed Smoke Pub, the world's first electric cocktail smoker. Join us on this exciting journey and discover the magic of Smoke Pub, where unforgettable cocktails begin.
I wanted to share a secret. I travel internationally every year. I struggle with insomnia both at home and especially in hotels. When I saw something called FlyKit, what it promotes is there are herbal supplements to take that help you get your circadian rhythm reset into a new time zone. This was life-changing. It's called FlyKit. I got 2 programs of it. My favorite aspect of the FlyKit is it tells you when to sleep.
The 4-burner, side sear burner with Clearview glass stainless steel grill from Monument Grills. Made of tempered glass, which is strong, insulated, and allows you to check your grilling without lifting the lid. Our porcelain-coated cast iron cooking grids offer a large cooking surface of 513.3 square inches, primary cooking area, with even heat cooking. The Monument Grills include LED control knobs and are easy to light with pilotless electronic ignition. Better grilling, better value, Monument Grills.
When you view the glass half full, the little things become magical. Like kicking back and sharing laughs, spread good vibes, and they'll come back. Celebrate what you love with what you wear, even if what you love is kind of weird. Life is good in super soft tees that spark smiles and connectivity. 10% of profits go to help kids heal. So choose optimism and make the magic real. Visit lifeisgood.com.
Someone told me long ago there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say, it will rain a sunny day. I know it can down like water. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Pouring down on a sunny day. Yesterdays and days before, sun is cold and rain is hard. I know, been that way for all my time. Go forever on it goes, through the circle fast and slow. I know it can't stop, I wonder. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Pouring down on a sunny day. Pouring down on a sunny day.
Thanks for being with us. Join me Monday when we hear about an important series from Friends for Life, ways to arm yourself so you don't become a scam or a fraud victim. Have a great weekend.